Hmm. What's going on, everybody? This is your moron with a conscience, aka conscious moron. I just want to stop and thank you before we go any further. I've been dropping a few more videos. They've been getting some play. I will say them, the boy don't want to, brag a little too much, but I want to say thank y'all so much for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, and watching the videos. Thank y'all so much. But I've been I won't say focusing on this 2025, but it's been popping up. And it's really scary. I won't say scary, but it is kind of scary or frightening that it's a group of conservatives that want to take the basis of our government and just destroy it and build it only for themselves. And I know y'all think I'm tripping or being hyperbolic, but I'm not. I am actually not. We're going to watch a little bit of some things. We're going to stroll Twitter because, Twitter never lies, right? But I want y'all to peep this real quick on X. This is provided by the Biden and Harris campaign, though. So I'm going to start
working with all of them on one project since soon after Joe Biden took the oath of office, before any conservative presidential candidates had even entered the race. As my friend and colleague Paul Dans before talked about briefly, our Project 2025 has developed a comprehensive policy agenda, but even more importantly, recruiting people, 20,000 people to go into the next administration, hopefully to help take.
Now, Trump is at this. Well, he's, as you can see, Trump is expected to speak soon. So I'm just figuring, because he made a post about he didn't know anything about Project 25 and he disavows them, yada yada. But it seems like he knows more than he's letting on. But Trump always lies, so that's par for the course, as I said.
Help take back this country for you and for your audiences. We want no credit. We want the American people. If President Trump is elected again, President Trump and his administration, to take credit for that. But it will also be a great sign if all of this is successful, that in fact, as we know in our prayer time, but maybe not every time when we're watching the news, that the Lord is still smiling upon America. We've been working with all of them on one project.
Why do they shuffle God into everything, man? God wasn't even born here in the USA. See what dudes say.
GPS, touchscreens, space travel, those are a few examples of world-changing technology that was created by our government or required massive financial support from our government. Now, I paid for that with a third of my money in the form of taxes, but I didn't get a return because all our technology was just given away to private industries, and then it was sold back to us so that someone else could profit. Now, that's what free stuff looks like. Am I supposed to pay money to breathe, or have access to water, or community, or civilization, or is that my natural right, being born on the planet? Because that's what economic rights mean. They mean I have a right to participate in the economy without having to be born into the Trump family or some other social predator's bloodline. Now, I'm going to teach you another word: democracy. Now, wannabe mobsters, they love saying the government's bad at everything. When a government's ruled by the people, it's called our voice. So it's not bad, and you're not going to silence our voice. And whether it's the oil industry or the criminal justice system or the International Monetary Fund or Facebook or Congress or the presidency, if any organization becomes oppressive and unaccountable, that's tyranny. And then when we make them accountable, that's democracy. Now, Republican leadership today, they're against democracy, and they're not even trying to hide it. They're only in power because of an undemocratic electoral college that was created by slaveholders. They're only in power right now because we have an undemocratic institution called the Senate that gives a single resident of Wyoming as much voting power as 68 people in California. Because every state gets 2 senators, doesn't matter how many people live in them. And Republicans love that. They love how millions more Americans vote for Democrats but don't get any representation because they love free stuff, just like the founding fathers. Well, guess what? Slavery's over. States are not people. Corporations are not people. Concentrated power and wealth and a master race and master culture, none of that is democracy. And your sacred constitution is long overdue for a rewrite, as holy of a document as you've been thinking it is, conditional,
It is time.
of course. Because even the empire-hungry colonists would have been disgusted by your handing over everything, sir, yes, sir, to the lords and ladies of big box stores, oil, and money that Republicans are worshiping today. The American dream made us famous all over the world. We gave people hope. But Republicans...
Go.
It was given to him by when Adolf Hitler ascended to the chancellorship. He didn't seize power. It was given to him by a very Christian electorate who declared him in 1933 to be a gift and miracle from God. And I remember quite well, when I was being trained as a minister, we were told never prepare a sermon without consulting the Dictionary of New Testament Theology, edited by Gerhard Kittel, a good German evangelical Bible scholar. Nobody ever told me that Gerhard Kittel was Adolf Hitler's resident theologian that gave him the theological justification for genocide. Why didn't we ever know that one of the theologians we consulted most often justified genocide? Boy, that was an eye-opener.
What is this? I'm looking for something real quick. See if I can find that. Sorry, guys. Okay. See, everybody talking about this project 2025, man. Let's see. Feel the talking point. Maybe we can put this on our thing. I think we're gonna put it on the community wall so people can take a look. What it say? Put Medicare on the path to privatization. Horrible repeal. President's Biden Medicare drug price negotiation program threatened Medicare coverage for hundreds of thousands of Americans. Request the Biden administration student that relief efforts withdraw from the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change and the Paris Climate Agreement. Repeal the Inflation Reduction Act. President Biden landmark climate law. Shred gas, greenhouse gas regulations, and gut clean energy programs. Replace the White House climate advisor. Give Trump the power to reject all climate science research. Cut the federal workforce and install loyalists by making tens of thousands of civil servants fireable at Trump's will. Allow Trump to deploy the military against American citizens. Allow ICE to conduct raids at schools, churches, hospitals, playgrounds, and other sensitive areas. Make federal government establishment marriage between a man and a woman as the ideal natural family structure. Withdraw federal anti-discrimination practices for transgender students. Reimplement Trump's transgender military ban and expel transgender service members. Reverse the Fed's FDA approval of abortion medications. Invoke a 150-year-old defunct law called the Comstock Act to ban the supplement of abortion pills, enacting a de facto national abortion ban. Compel states to report the reason for every abortion performed within their borders. Wow. Allow states to ban employers from providing healthcare benefit from coverage abortion care. That covers abortion care. Well, I mean, wow. Yeah, it's a little scary. Let's capture this real quick. We put this on the wall. I'm trying to get this. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got it. Sorry, it's my bad. All right, we're gonna post this on the wall real later. Let me try it real quick. Maybe I just have to put in the group's name. But I thought it was just on here. Yeah, even with the debate.
Multiple capital entries! Multiple capital entries!
See, look, everybody talking, but look, you see what I'm saying? People think about this, yo. I might have to put that one on there too, but you guys can don't. If you're not afraid of Project 2025, you should be. Okay, they're talking about taxes right here. Out the federal workforce and install loyalists. We read that for AC, abortion, that climate, that education. Reverse the buying business. Wow. There it is, though, right there. When Trump was talking about this. But there's a gentleman on here who has video showing that Trump did know, because you know, Trump's right-hand man is Steve Bannon, and Steve Bannon clearly knows what 2025 is about. So there's no way Trump doesn't know anything about it. He's lying. But he said, I know nothing about Project 2025. I had no idea who was behind it. I disagree with some of the things that they're saying. And wait, if you don't know nothing about it, how can you disagree with what they're saying? That's interesting. And some of the things that they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and asinine. I'm sorry. Anything they do, wish them luck. Why would you wish them luck when they want to fundamentally change the course of how the government is ran and not the government? But I have nothing to do with it. And let me find this real quick so I can get up out of here. I don't know if I could listen to blues. I'm gonna try to go down.
Your organization is named the Heritage Foundation because you understand that our glorious heritage is the foundation of everything we hope to achieve, which is why we need the help of the Heritage Foundation and everyone here tonight to get our tax cuts through the House, through the Senate. Your organization is named the...
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I guess it's pretty good. They own. Not that.
To establish a new form of government. They're about to put the final touches on what we'll come to know as the Constitution of the United States. What are they thinking as they stand on the precipice of this defining historical moment? Are they thinking that they'll set an example of freedom for people around the world? Are they thinking that they're witnessing the birth of a nation that will someday be the most powerful on the globe? Actually, at least one of them, a very famous one of them, is thinking, it's possible that our whole plan here kinda sucks. Ben Franklin, ladies and gentlemen. Philadelphia, 1787.
Okay, I think it's Trump. I don't even know what the people drafted. Trump with his director, White House personnel, and architect of the 2025 job. This is the gentleman. Page on this. I think dude gonna be talking. Yeah. We're getting close. Grabbing a cookie. Why is this shirt's always so fucking tight?
Office on Monday. I haven't seen anything to suggest that what. Hey everyone, I reported this week that I was hearing that President Biden was going to resign from office on Monday. I haven't seen anything to suggest that what I'm hearing is wrong. Hey everyone, I reported this week.
Okay, I think this is a video.
To come up with a plan that on the victory, the third victory, the second term, we hit the deck plates runner, right? There's 4,000. Tell us what you're doing here. You two are now working together. These guys have come up with a plan that on the victory, the third victory, the second term, we hit the deck plates runner, right? There's 4,000 appointees by a president, 4,000 to run the entire government. 1,000 of those, I think, have to be Senate confirmed. But 3,000 can start work day one. Walk through what you guys are doing. I know, and I keep asking, do you work for Johnny or does Johnny work for you? Right?
I definitely work for John. So what we're doing with Project 2025 is we're recruiting the Maga America First Republicans right now so that we can take DC by storm in 2025. We're not going to go in like we did in 2017, where the establishment took over and co-opted much of the personnel of President Trump's administration. We're more prepared this time. We're recruiting grassroots conservatives, and we want all of you, if you want to serve in the next White House, next State Department, next Pentagon, we want you to sign up. Tell your sons, tell your daughters, tell all your friends. It's project2025.org.
So, Johnny, okay, you heard that? If you guys want to serve, you've got to get engaged now. You've got to be involved now, because one of the big parts of this is networking. It's not just training people up, but those networks that we do with grassroots organizations, with other organizations. Walk through, tell me what the plan is.
So we're collecting resumes. We're getting as much information as we can now to save the transition time on the back end. As you know, when a president wins, or president-elect wins, things happen very quickly and you have a short amount of time to staff an entire administration. It's also looking beyond the 4,000 and what we can do with the bureaucracy itself. So we're thinking of creative policy things as well that will integrate with this.
Well, hold it. When we talk about that, let's talk about schedule. I mean, is there going to be a plan in place to start to take apart the administrative state?
There has to be, and yes, there will be. The next president, if President Trump gets back in there, he needs to reorient the government that's in a way that hasn't been seen since Franklin Roosevelt did it with the New Deal. We need to gut these agencies. We need to start from scratch. We need to make a new government, essentially, because the one that we have now doesn't work for conservatives. It wasn't made.
Wait a minute. The government is supposed to work for Americans, not just conservatives. You see kind of the mentality that they have in the 2025 project?
Made for us. It's built against us. So we have to go back to the drawing board with these agencies.
Johnny, you've seen. Tell us what you're doing here.
All right. And if you can remember, hold on. Let's go back real quick. Now he kept saying Johnny, right? This is Johnny right here. Trump, I don't even know who these people who drafted Project 24 is with his director of White House personnel and architect of the Project 2025, John McCarthy or McKinney, whatever. But yeah, that's the guy right there. Those are the guys. All right, we are about to get up out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed this little spiel about Project 2025. You guys should really look into it more. Just don't believe what I'm saying. Always question everybody, even the morons, such as myself. But let me get up out of here. And remember, without you, there is no moron. Please hit the like, the subscribe, and the share. That's all I ask. Y'all have a great day. Peace.